Homies, honeys, and hunters, Monster Hunter Wilds has dropped its first official trailer today at the State of Play. I already watched the trailer, but we're going to watch it together, and then we're going to talk about what we see in the trailer and all the information that was gained from the trailer and what they released about the game so far. Very excited for Monster Hunter Wilds. If you don't know, over here on this channel, we love some Monster Hunter. So let's go ahead and watch this trailer in beautiful 4K, 1440p for y'all, but 4K for me. I don't know why that popped up when I hovered over there. Let's get into it, baby.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great!
You bet.
I hope we find them soon.
Look!
Incredible. I've never heard of a Karagnoth herd this big before.
One of them's got big spikes on its back.
Now to lead it away from the pack. We'll make for the desert.
Right. The sandstorm. Now commencing the hunt by order of the guilds.
I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
All right, man, that's fucking great right there. Let's go ahead and turn this volume down. I don't know how loud this is gonna be, even if I'm playing it, because I got it set up so the audio is a certain level all the time. All right, so there's a lot going on in that trailer. We're gonna go through it again. We're gonna just break it down just a little bit. I'm gonna break down all the information that I know, that I went over when I watched the trailer after it launched. First of all, sand ships look like we're taking a trip on the sand ship. Okay, this is basically goes way back to other Monster Hunters. So if you played older Monster Hunters, I don't recall which one it was, because I never played. I played like Monster Hunter on the PSP, like Monster Hunter Freedom, Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Then they made this switch to Wii. Right, Nintendo. Monster Hunter went to Nintendo after the PSP era, and I didn't play Monster Hunter 3 or 3U or 4 or 4U. So it is what it is. I did play Monster Hunter online. I'd like barely touched Frontier. Like I had a homie that did play Frontier pretty religiously. He tried to get me into it, but I just couldn't get into it because of the language barrier. I played Monster Hunter Online for a while. Of course, I played World. I played Iceborne. I played Rise. I played Sunbreak. So, and I played the other PSP Monster Hunter that was the equivalent to Monster Hunter. It wasn't called Monster. It was called Monster Hunter Portable Third, not Tri. But on the Wii, it was called Tri. On the PSP, it was called Portable Third. I also played that. So, Sand Ships. Nice to see. Great to see. Love it. Love to see it.
As soon as we find
All right. So, this lovely lady right here is our blacksmithy. Her name is Gemma, if I'm saying that right. It's either Gemma or Gemma. She's the blacksmith. Very beautiful character model. Love it. Love the hair. Just love the character model in general. Looks great. Love it. Fire. Fire, Capcom. Fire.
a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
And this... Oh, wait. It didn't pause.
Started.
Go back. That cutie right there is our new handler. Her name is Alma. She is the new handler. I think she looks really good. But when I first seen her, she automatically reminded me of an old handler. For some reason, there's something about her that she kind of looks. They kind of look alike to me. I don't know. Somebody should take an image of her and the handler and put them side by side. They kind of look similar to me. But I didn't have problems with the old handler in Monster Hunter World. No problems. People hated her. I was cool with her. She was alright. She's beautiful. Love her. Great model. Good job.
This is gonna be great.
And as we see right here, down here, we got our homies, the Palicos. They're definitely back up in this piece as they should be. They are a staple of Monster Hunter to me. They're no different than cooking meat on the grill. All right, they need to be there. And then we got this boy right here, right? I'm just gonna call him Special Boy.
Hope we find them soon.
Seems like he's looking for something. Special Boy here. His name is Nata. There's no explanation behind why he's there. His name is Nata. That's it. He's a special boy. I don't know. I don't know anything else other than that. But yeah. So as I was saying, okay, so these mobs right here, we've seen these in the announcement. I'm not gonna say it's a trailer, the announcement trailer for the game. This is like the first trailer. When they showed the announcement, these things were we found out that their names are Sarentanov, are these dudes right here with the spikes that got struck by lightning in the first trailer. She basically told us what they're called, so now we kind of know what they're called.
Incredible. I've never heard of a
And I thought this might have been a Renombra, but I can't really 100% tell if it is or not. It looks like one, but I could be wrong. It could be something all new, but it definitely resembled a Renombra. Now, if you don't know what a Renombra is the monsters. Like when you kill a monster, they come down and start trying to eat the monster. You know, they're definitely in Rise. Were they in World? They might have been in World. I don't remember if they was in World, but they're definitely in Rise.
I've not heard this big before. One of them's got big
Serotinol.
spikes on its back.
Now, let's go. Wait. Go back, cause that right there. You see this? This was in World where they had birds that landed on the Abdenovs. And you can catch them with your slinger, right? And the slinger is back, too, by the way. It's definitely back. Okay? So we see a little bit of wildlife. Don't know what these are called. All right. So, first monster. As we thought this was some kind of relation to Gosarog from Rise. these things are called, and I might butcher it. I'm not 100% sure how you say it, but it's called Doshiguma. I think it's called Doshiguma. And at first, when I was looking at this monster, I kept saying, where's his eyeballs at? Where the hell is his eyes? Because you can't really see them, but his eyes are right there. If you see my mouse, they're right, and they're like not in front of their face. They're on the sides of their face, on their head, on the sides of their head, not on the front. Because at first, I thought this monster was blind. Until I actually had to look. So they do have eyeballs. As you can see right here, you can kind of see his eye right there. And another thing about these, so yes, they have announced that yes, there is going to be herds and pack mentality in the game. So you will be fighting certain monsters in a pack. There might be like a it's kind of like the Jaggy situation. Like you had Great Jaggy and then the little Jaggies, or you have Velociprey and the you know what I'm saying, right? You have the small monster, but you have the one that's like the big dog of the pack. Well, this thing is going to apply to big monsters now. So that is actually pretty damn cool. At least from what I can tell. So yes, pack mentality will be a thing in the game.
Now to lead it away from the pack.
All right, so right there you see this new well, it's not new. It is the hook slinger is what they're calling it. So now you can gather materials with the hook slinger from afar. So you can use it to pick up rocks and different ammo types to shoot from the slinger. I'm assuming you can gather materials with it. It's going to serve the same functions as it did in other games. You shoot stuff from it, dung pods, flash pods, trank bombs, those type of things. If there's some kind of dart or, like kunai or, daggers, whatever, poison daggers, poison knives, all these types of things will be shot from your slinger. And this is one of the new features of the slinger, which is the hook shot that allows you to grab materials from afar. That is part of it. So pretty cool. As you see, he's gonna shoot this rock right up here, and it's gonna bust one of those pack monsters in the head. So he's the leader, the red one. The other ones are yellow. Let's just say he's the alpha and the rest of them motherfuckers is the betas, right? He gonna drop a rock on one of the betas. He's trying to separate the leader from the pack. That's what he's trying to do, right? So as you see, the rocks are falling. He's about to bust one. You're gonna see him get hit. Boop! He gets hit right there, falls over. Basic stuff from Monster Hunter World. Okay, so now we have the Sandstorm. They mentioned something about environments, changing environments. Yes, changing environments, like different environmental ecosystem changing things. So certain monsters might only spawn or be available to fight in certain environments. How do we go about these environments changing? I didn't read too much about it, but it don't really tell you much about it either. It just says it's gonna be a thing. There's gonna be different. So we're gonna have a day and night cycle. It's going to have different, I don't know if they're going back, because I know there was like Monster Hunter 2, I think or DOS had a season system in it where you went through seasons. I don't know if it's going to be like this is a reiteration of that, or do we have some control over this, or is it just something that naturally happens over time? It's going to be like, hey, this week, this week in the game is going to be this environment, and then a week will pass and it'll change to a different environment, and then but this is what they basically was saying about the environments will change in this area, and they didn't specify. So like there's a lot of things we don't know. Like they didn't say it was open world. We don't know if the game is going to be crossplay, right? But this map that they're on is called the Windward Plains. That's the name of the map from what I hear, from what I read. All right, this looks really good. So it looks like it's a mix of in-game and some cinematic stuff going on. As you can see right here, here goes eyeball. They're incredibly hard to see. Like, his eyes are super hard to see. Like, at first I really thought these things were blind. I really did. I was like, bro, they ain't got no eyeballs. Like, but they do.
Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
So it seems like one of those things are happening. All right. Let's drop back a little bit. Here we go here. So this is the second new monster of this trailer. This monster's name is Chata Cobra. Pretty sure that's how you say it. Yeah, a new monster. It's an amphibian type that uses his saliva to put rocks on his body and stick rocks to his body. So it was pretty interesting. You can also go to the Monster Hunter Wilds website and read all this information. It's out there for you. And if you didn't get it the first time, yes, that weapon is a great sword. Well, people were trying to, didn't really know if it was a great sword or a long sword. It's definitely a great sword that he has on his back. This is, I think, a heavy bow gun. Not 100% sure. I'm not the biggest fan of bow guns. Like, I'll mess with light bow gun a little bit, but not really a big fan of gunning. And we see, so as you see, we got the new mount here. The new mount, his name is Sacred. That's what it's called, Sacred. Sacred is going to be our mount. He's also a replacement to me, at least from how I read it. He is the replacement for Scoutflies. So there will not be Scoutflies in this game. He will sniff out your prey. If you mark the map, he will basically go to that spot on the map or take you or lead you to that spot. He will help you hunt your monsters, find your monsters. So it looks like they're going away from the whole, hey, the monster is on the map right here and you know exactly where it's at. We're going to go back to actually hunting again, where we actually have to find the monster. And Sacred will help us find the monsters in Monster Hunter Wilds. Also, they also said that yes, Sacred can carry a secondary weapon on his person. So when you're out in the field, you can actually change your weapon. And you will see him in the trailer pull out the bow gun and start bucking. All right, while he's on the mount. That is the thing. Mounted combat it's definitely there. There you go. You pulled out, started squeezing. All right. We got attacks. Now, as far as I know, this thing is called, when he goes into this thing like this, it's called focus mode. I didn't read 100%, but I did see it. Focus mode. They also announced that all 14 weapons will be in this game. So if you had a favorite weapon in Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter Rise, it will be in this game. Just so you know, they didn't announce a new weapon. They didn't announce anything new, but all 14 weapons have been announced to be in the game. So if you like Insect Glaive, you play Insect Glaive. You like Sword and Shield, you play Sword and Shield. You like bow, play bow. You like dual blades, dual blades. You like switch axe, you like switch axe. Like, all the weapons that you know and love that were in Monster Hunter currently in the last couple Monster Hunter games will be in this game. So, just so I had to put that out there so you know. So, this is like focus mode. It's supposed to help you be able to block and guard and counter certain attacks in the game. That's all I read about it. Seems cool. I'm hoping they don't make this game so counter heavy like they did in Rise. I mean, it's cool in Rise, but like, I want to go back to some traditional Monster Hunter stuff. It's cool to have it here, and every weapon in Rise has a counter of some sort. It seems like everyone. And Longsword got like 5. Just saying, Monster Hunter Rise, Longsword got like 3 or 4 different counters in the game, right? So Like, I just hope they go away from that. But pretty cool. Focus mode is a thing in the game.
I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
So that character that we see right here is basically the player character here. This is going to be your character, whatever they just chose to make it a male, whatever, right? This is the player character, the hunter, you, basically. One thing I also noticed about this trailer, there is not a single Wyverian in any of the trailer. None. No Wyverians. I don't know why, but yeah. And apparently this place is in the Forbidden Lands. No idea if this is in the New World. No idea if this is in the Old World. I just know that the map that they showing us is called the Windward Plains, located in a place called the Forbidden Lands. That's all I know so far.
Thank you, sir.
Classic old flair. Call the homies. Let's get it. A hunter must hunt. Now, this is something I just noticed. Are they swapping it up on us? You see what I see in this? He calls a player. Right? He calls a player. Now, is this 3 players running to the hunter? Or is it only 3 players? Are they downgrading multiplayer from 4 players to 3? Because they got different armor on. So I don't know. I'm just speculating by what I see here. I see 3 people running towards the camera. And I only see 3 people here. Now, is the hunter already at the target and they run into him, or are they downgrading us? Because none of these look like the player character, right? One looks like he has a hammer. He looks like he has a bow gun of some sort. And I don't know. This might be the player that we've been seeing with the greatsword, but I can't tell. But here's the player character blocking an attack from our boy Doshiguma. Alright, he blocks it. Alright, I see 1, 2, 3. Where's the other dude? You don't see him. You don't see him. So, also, like I said, wishlist now on everything. PlayStation, Xbox, XS, and Steam. Okay, 2025, no release date. Alright. And bam, here we go. Bonuses. So, if you played Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter Iceborne, you get free DLC skins for your Palico. That's what it seems like. The feline leather set in action acorn spade, and you get the feline duffel with the feline trekker pickaxe. Alright, so DLC for playing Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter World Iceborne. So players can receive Palico equipment for use in Monster Hunter Wilds by having saved data from the Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter World Iceborne on their PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, or PC. See the game's official website for more information. Yes, like I said, you can go look up Monster Hunter Wilds on Google and go to the website and read all the information about what they've been showing in this trailer on a website if you so choose. I might even drop the link in the description below with a link to the video. Yeah. So, like I said, there are no Wyverians in this trailer whatsoever, which is kind of strange because it's just no Wyverians, right? Like I said, no mention of crossplay. No mention
we can get things
I
set
didn't
up
see
and ready
any
to go.
spirit
And
birds,
then we
so
can
that's
get
good.
started.
I'm super happy about that. Plus we get some DLC. I'm hoping later on this week we get at least some more information about the game, crossplay, or something. Let us know, because Monster Hunter needs crossplay. I believe it needs crossplay, and it needs to have a pretty damn good roster of monsters, new and old alike. Now, I will not be covering Monster Hunter Wilds over the course of its leading up to the game coming out. There's going to be a point where I'm just going to not watch Monster Hunter trailers no more, because I feel like Capcom be spoiling too much. So this trailer, and maybe one other trailer later on, maybe like a release date trailer, and after we get that release date, I'm done. I'm not watching no more content on Monster Hunter Wilds until I play the game. That's how I get down over here. You don't like it? I'm sorry, right? There's tons of people out here that play Monster Hunter and make loads of great Monster Hunter content. I'm just not one of them. I like my experience. Preserve my experience, bro. That's what it's about for me. So, homies, honeys, hunters, thank you for watching the video. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. We OUT out. Deuces.